So welcome back to today's Red Clean Reactions. Today is going to be a video of our own, and we've been going through our own catalogue and seeing what we've learned over the past few weeks, really, of lots of little bits and bobs that we sort of have implemented. We think this is a good video to go through, pull apart, and see how we're improving. So with that, let's go.
Good morning, I'm Rory from Red Clean.
That dodgy character to start with.
You're finding us today at Newport Pagnell in Milton Keynes in this lovely little cul-de-sac. So we've
Lovely
got a
looking house, though.
we're steam cleaning.
Can see why they've got a roof problem with all them trees.
Yeah, it looks like a scrape.
They're protected as well. That's in his back garden.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some monster trees in his back garden, and they're not allowed to cut them down.
Got Craig and Aaron down here and myself helping out a little bit this morning.
So straight away though, the tower, Rory.
Yeah, legs are at the wrong angle.
No
kickboards
and no second bar on the top. And also should have, where the second platform is, there should be two bars, horizontal bars there as well.
You've got all of the trees in the surrounding areas, so you've got the sap from the trees. It sticks the moss down to the surface of the roof and it makes it very difficult to scrape off. However, 90 degrees of heat or 100 degrees of heat is going to just rip through that and completely clear it off.
Is it 100 degrees?
So, yeah, please
I think there's a...
subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.
I think there's
You can adjust it.
Yeah. I know it's supposed to be hotter than that, but by the time it gets to the tip, it's not that temp.
Right, fuel can is right next to the hot box.
So what is that then? So is that because it's just combustible and you've got heat there? And...
Yeah. I mean, you don't get a lot of heat from the side of the hot box, but personally, if I went down to the job and saw that, I'd be moving the can away from the hot box. Just yeah.
So the angle of that head as well, we know that there's a video done where the angle's a bit more up, and it shouldn't be, because obviously you don't want to shoot it under the tiles. You want to put it
always
downwards.
be coming back on yourself.
And this was done around February this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was early on in the year, yeah.
At least he's got his boots on.
Yeah, I must have been visiting.
But no, in all seriousness, we've been really going through all of that, haven't we? Making sure they've got their correct PPE and... Yeah, them stabiliser legs are wrong, and they should have two at the front as well.
And again, something's holding the pressure washer on. He's not got a trigger on the end of that lance.
Well, it's not. We know we don't have triggers on the end of our lance, but the second man isn't holding that down with his foot, is he? Because he's around the back working, isn't he? I don't know.
Yeah, there. They've got a brick and the foot pedal. The foot pedal should be up in the tower with them. That's the whole idea of it, is that you've got full control over what you're using.
Well, I thought it was either that or at least have a second man holding the
yeah. I mean,
down.
if it makes it easier for the man that's carrying out the work, and the second man can just stand there with his foot on the pedal, but
realistically, it should be up in the tower.
Well, yeah, that's what it's made for. It's made to be.
Have you implemented that then?
Yeah. They know that it should. Yeah, I don't want to turn up on site and catch them with a brick in there.
Pretty talented videographer, but I won't tell him.
No.
So
Yeah, see the brick clearly
on the pedal. Look at that tower as well. What's he doing? I didn't notice that before.
That's
literally by his
I know
knees.
he's only one level up, but
Doesn't
still,
matter.
a fall from height is a fall from height.
This is
Not even that either. He's over there scraping one side while Craig's on one side blasting all the stuff off of the roof. He should have had eye protection on as well. It takes a little bit of something going in your eye and you're written off for a couple of days.
obviously you've gone through this and gone through this. I mean, it's probably good to sit down with the lads and actually go through this video, you know. Stabiliser again.
They definitely have their work cut out for them down there with all that moss.
Yeah, thick carpet I'm watching. As you were saying, it was sticky as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, as we can see, the one lot of guardrails at the top should have another one on that second bar down. Young Braden.
Benjamin's son.
Yeah. Oh, that must be another day 2 then or something, so it was someone different, wasn't it?
I think Craig was only there one of the days.
Stabiliser legs again. Look at what the hell's going on there. See that? That is bad. I've never watched this video like this before, you know?
Well, no, generally, I suppose when we look at the videos, we're looking at the results, not the process.
Just really need to have some team talks about this, you know?
Yeah, and we have done since this was carried out, yeah.
Shut up.
Kettle gets about, doesn't it?
It's surprising the amount of jobs they go to and they don't get offered a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Stabiliser legs. No, it's like a broken record, but
Still, again, eye protection, ear protection.
one thing we've never really spoke about is the ear protection. I mean, is there a certain distance you have to be away from the machine before that's needed, or just a standard it should be used?
Yeah, anything over a certain amount of decibels, and yeah, I've known from courses that turbo nozzle gives off a quite a loud noise, so really they should have something. I mean, I know they have sometimes they have their ear pods in.
And again, is that something you've implemented then since these, or?
Goggles, the boots.
If it needs to be done, then it's something that's got to be implemented, isn't it, you know?
Messy work, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, Mark's gone. gutter bags. Look at that brick on there. I'm actually starting to sweat. I suppose it's just disappointing to see, because obviously we do try our best to give them the training that is desired, but it's up to us as well to just keep educating and training going forward. I do think that this video is a great example of trainers as well. Mind you, I think he's only just putting stuff away there, but then again, they still have boots on there.
And you look older than me. I'm sorry.
I've actually seen this video before, but I don't remember it being like this. And the job's all good, isn't it? It's, I mean, look at the amount of moss that's been taken away from there, and end result's good.
We're well happy with the roof.
Yeah.
The neighbours had the roof done. I'd actually quoted the neighbours a year or so ago, and they went with somebody else. And when we were doing that, you could see the roof is already starting to discolour again. There was bits, buds of moss growing down on it as well. So I don't know how they had it cleaned, but
sorry, but I'm going to be really harsh with this. It's just disappointing to see. I understand. I mean, it's only the beginning part of this year, but again, like I say, I suppose the positives is what we've learned, through doing these videos, and obviously us talking in house. You obviously doing the training you've done, but it's just making sure it gets filtered down to the lads correctly. I just think there's so many things there that are just wrong, and it's just disappointing to see.
Yeah, it was. A lot of little things that could have been put right easily that have let it down.
So the positives are, though, that you've implemented a lot of this.
Yeah. Since then, I mean, obviously, people that have commented on some of the other videos that we've reviewed have pointed things out on our videos, and obviously, we, like I've said before, every day's a school day, and what we're learning, we're implementing. So it's not like we're going backwards. We're trying to go forwards, and we're trying to help other people do the same.
I mean, it is just little bits, but at the same time, them little bits could have disastrous consequences.
But the brick on the pedal, I mean, that could be a fatality. If that thing whips around with the weight of the turbo on the end of it and the connections, and that smacks somebody in their head.
And also the tower, if the tower's not up correctly, that could slip. I mean, hand on heart, we've actually had that years ago. Do you remember? It was, I'm going back.
At the Brunel.
Yeah. I mean, it was only like one section, so it was probably about, 8 foot in the air, but nonetheless, I've come through a door and all I've seen is the employee doing like a surfboard.
Yeah, he styled it, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was lucky, you're right. And then it was, because I think even back then we didn't, I can't remember if we hired that tower or whatever. I mean, we had the training, we knew what was what, but he just didn't put it up correctly, and he didn't have the crossbars correct. Just put the flat bars out, and it just concertinaed down on itself.
It literally folded. Didn't it?
Well, like I say, it was like a surfboard. He was on it, and he was like this. I shouldn't laugh, but it come down, and thankfully, like I say, it sort of concertinaed slowly on itself. And thankfully, he sort of rode it like it was a surfboard, and then sort of walked off the end of it, But nonetheless, it's So again, even going back to then, try and learn, try and develop, and do things. But this is it's just disappointing to see from an employer's perspective, for the amount of training and money we spend and all of that stuff, the amount of talks we have on in house and everything else. I honestly believe we should just be going through this video with the team.
We can use it to, we will.
Sit down with them and just make sure that they understand correctly what's going on. But from our perspective, making sure that all the PPE is correct. And if you're saying that they need ear defenders, we get them ear defenders, All of this stuff's got to be implemented, But anyway, so I don't know what to say to that. It's disappointing, but at the same time, like we say, this is what we're talking about. We're not sitting here pretending that we're some sort of gurus or martyrs. We're openly discussing our own videos, and as disappointing as it is from an employer's perspective, you know, we'll try to get it right, and we'll try to do everything we can to make sure that these things are right. So anyway, it's only fair that we rate our own videos. I'm going to ask what you think of it, and then I'm going to rip that apart. So now go on, what do you think?
I mean, as far as the roof clean was concerned, they were well happy with the job, but we're looking at that. We're not looking at what the customer thought. We're looking at what we think. Yeah, there was quite a few things wrong with that. The scaffold tower was disappointing repeatedly. The brick on the pedal. I've got to be as brutal as I would be on anyone else's video, and I'm going to go 6 on that.
Okay, well, I'm actually going to be more harsher than that, and I'm going to go for a 4, purely because I just think there's a lot of things there that it's not like we haven't given the training. The training's been there, it's done. I just think there's a lot of mistakes, and we've just got to make sure that them mistakes don't happen.
Yeah,
you know?
well, we'll use that video and we'll go through it with the lads.
Yeah, and so yeah, for me, a 4 out of 10. And but like Rory says, the job was okay. They were over the moon with it. The end result is the desired effect, but yeah, it's only fair that we pull our own stuff apart as well. And from my perspective, really, really disappointed in some of them things I saw, and yeah, so that's that. But anyway, so hope you enjoyed that content, and please do let us know in the comments what you know, if you agree with us, if you disagree with us. Do you think we're being harsh on our own team? Do you think we're not being harsh enough? You know, let us know, and we're here just to keep improving and moving forward. So like we say, let us know what you think, and if you've got any videos you want us to look at, your own videos, other people's videos, please send them in, and we'll only be too glad to review them. So until next time, thank you very much. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.